Joel Embiid ringing the bell as we are just about set. A big late season contest, Sixers and Raptors squaring off. First layup, no good. Here comes Philadelphia. Ben Simmons with it on the wing, passes Cousins inside. Boogie Cousins with a statement slam just seconds into this game on the great feed from Ben Simmons. Lamb finds Carmelo Anthony. Anthony drives in on Leonard. Now it's Myers. Back to Melo. Curry tries another three. It's another one for Steph. He is on fire tonight, continuing to extend that all-time single-season three-point record. Nets shooting 63% from the field. Dinwiddie to LeVert. Now it's Quincy Acey. Stevenson backs off. Acey's going to try a three, and now he hits from long range. The Nets are shooting on fire right now, and they lead at 27-10. We've seen some great performances from the Lakers, but they've held Sacramento to just 4 points so far. And Anthony Davis is going to put the Laker column up to 20 as he hits the three from the left wing. Westbrook on the drive, met by Simmons. Ben Simmons rises up to the block. Here comes DeMarcus Cousins along the left side, and Westbrook fouls him and pushes him towards the crowd. And now, all of a sudden, some drama as Cousins is yelling at Westbrook. Here is Kemba Walker. Guarded by Caruso. Comes around the screen from Gobert. Walker, the step back. Rolls out. Gobert the rebound. And that one's good. Rudy Gobert, 19 rebounds per game. And continuing to show off down low. Nets by 5. It's Kyrie. Inside. Durant. Durant throws it down. All over Ivan Rabb. And the Nets taking advantage of this depleted Raptors team here in the fourth quarter. Boston, the defending Eastern Conference champs, just trying to hang on to a playoff spot, and Theis with the big block. Daniel Theis swats it away from Markelle Fultz. The Barracudas looking for another home win. They've been playing really well against good teams, and Miles Bridges completely posterizes LaMarcus Aldridge. All-star on all-star, and Bridges dominates. 7 unanswered now for Virginia Beach. Here comes Bridges. Splits through again, and he dunks on LaMarcus Aldridge again! This one even more ferocious than the last one! Bridges shushing the bench. Friendly fire between Tim Duncan and Greg Popovich's teams. We have seen some great dunks in the NBA this year, many from Miles Bridges, but in his dominating season, where he's likely going to win Most Improved Player, this picture says it all. Rockets currently in quite the funk. They've lost a couple against Cleveland, despite holding that 2 seed still. Here's Tatum lining up a 3, and Jason Tatum makes it a 29-point lead for the Celtics, their biggest of the night. Tucker comes around the screen from Lyles, feeds it out Jokic. Jokic drives in, gets double-teamed, left wing down to the corner. Three-pointer Jamal Murray is good, and the Nuggets lead by 5. Great ball movement from Denver leads to a wide-open trio from Jamal Murray. As this 3-team battle for the 1 seed continues between the Nets, Bucks, and Sixers. Brooklyn has been closing. Drew Holiday can't finish, but Gortat picks it up his teammate and throws that one down. Scary moment here. Kevin Durant and Marcin Gortat with a big-time collision down low. Bang knees. Durant falls awkwardly. Went to the locker room, but has come back now in the third quarter. Irving's got it. Back to KD. Durant drives. It's swatted away by Antetokounmpo. Bucks on the break again. Giannis running ahead. Another dominating game from Giannis. Now at 46, he's scored at least that much in all 3 games against Brooklyn this season. Screen set by Gasol. Isaac hits the deck. Anderson the fader. No good. Rebound by Khem Birch. Here comes Jonathan Isaac driving it the other way along the baseline. Lays it up and in. The Orlando Magic were down by 16 earlier in this game. They now lead it by 14. Bridges. Here's Gorgie Dang. No good. Rebound James Harden. Harden leading the charge. Puts up a 3. Fades back. Puts it in. And the Rockets lead it 15-2. This might be one of the most hilarious moments of the season. Missed dunk. Blatantly tries to save it and ends up running into the mascot. And then the mascot gets all mad at him. Watch this again. Chris Paul tries a crossover on Quinn Cook. Little unstable, tries to lob it up to Capella. Short pass, deflected by Dang. Capella can't finish. Bounces, Blakeney tries to save it, and goes running into the Rockets mascot. And that bear wasn't having anything of it. They make contact, and the bear is like, where's the foul? That is amazing. That is so classic. On the charge, the king lobs it up for Taj Gibson. Oh my goodness. We thought James was going to finish it. He finds Taj. Pistons needing to win to stay alive in the playoff conversation. Grant Williams can't finish. Drummond the rebound. Andre Drummond puts it home with a two-handed flush. And the Pistons now lead it by 14. Back the other way comes New York. Dotson gets past Curry, splits the double. And what a block by Ekpe Udoh on the attempted dunk by Dotson. A late reaction, but Udoh with the athleticism swats it away. As we hit the final couple games of the season, the Mavericks, the T-Wolves, Portland and Golden State all still contending for playoff spots. The top 5 in the West have all clinched. A loss in this game and the Mavs are basically out of it, and they're playing without their second best player. But their best player, Luka Doncic, there with the and one on the hit from Bazemore and the strong finish at the rim. There's Vucevic. Out to Luka. Doncic dribbles around. Completely around, puts it up from the mid-range and rolls it home. Luka Doncic, 31 points tonight, putting on a show here for the Mavs, who really needed it. LeBron James getting ready as the Lakers do battle with the Brooklyn Nets, a potential finals preview, two of the best teams in the league, LeBron versus Kyrie. Irving steals the ball from James. Kyrie on the run, lobs it up, Jared Allen throws it down, and the Nets lead it early. End of 4. Great feed from Kyrie to find his big man. James on the drive. He throws it down. What a sensational finish for LeBron. Jared Allen out to Claxton. Now it's Durant. 5 on the shot clock. KD flushes it home in triple coverage. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul, and the Nets are up by 15. Look at this. Claxton over the head to Durant. Durant penetrates from the left wing. 3 in front of him. Doesn't matter. Nobody's stopping KD. Allen's no good. Rebound Durant. Nets continuing to run away with this game. It's KD inside. Lays it up. Puts it in. Plus the foul again. Durant has been dominant. The Nets shooting well over 50% here in the second half. Well, the Lakers might be the best team this regular season, but they got outclassed by Brooklyn. 131-102 as the Nets cruise to the victory. Plus 12 in the rebounding category, plus 10 in assists, plus 17 in bench points. All made the difference in this one. Kyle Wiltshire buries the shot to tie the game at 15. Now here's Zach LaVine. Splits through the middle. Oh, up and under. LaVine with the dunk. Unbelievable. What a finish by Zach LaVine. Here he comes. Layup no good, and it slips out of the hands of Ayton into the hands of Bamba. Now Jonathan Isaac running it up the floor. Throws it down hard. And the Magic now have extended to a 6-point lead. Phoenix needed to win to stay in the playoff conversation, and it looks like their chances are dwindling away. Stephen Curry's historic season is over. 493 three-pointers, 91 more than any other player in NBA history. 3 of the top 6 three-point shooting seasons all this year from Curry, Harden, and Lillard. Time will run out. The Minnesota Timberwolves have made the playoffs, but at what cost? As Karl Anthony Towns goes down with an injury. A scary-looking leg injury for Towns. But the T-Wolves are back in the postseason. So the news has come, fourth quarter. Towns was playing a massive game as Minnesota needed to win to make the postseason. But dislocated right patella, he is going to miss the remainder of the season. So the T-Wolves will be without their best player in the playoffs. Can the Bucks get the 1 seed? Giannis inside, he throws it down! The bench going crazy. Pfizer Forum going crazy. Timeout Charlotte. Time runs out. The Milwaukee Bucks, third for a good part of the second half of the season. They will get the number 1 seed. Last year, hurt by injury, but this year Giannis an MVP performance, and the Bucks have the top seed in the East. Lillard misses from downtown, rebound, and that's gonna do it. The San Antonio Spurs beat the Portland Trail Blazers. Portland loses at home and will not make the playoffs. Heartbreak for the Blazers, who were as high as the 5 seed at one point this season. They will miss the playoffs yet again. The Garden is pumped up tonight, as Davis misses the free throw, probably affected by the crowd. What a pass ahead, it's Damian Dotson who throws it down. The Lakers win the game, but by virtue of a Pistons loss, the New York Knicks will still make the playoffs. So a bittersweet moment here at the Mecca, despite a Lakers win. The season is over. A look at the awards. A good battle for MVP, but nobody was denying Giannis Antetokounmpo. 32 points a game, 13.7 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Also shot 55% from the field. Your All-NBA first team involves Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis, LeBron, and Karl Anthony Towns. And the second team is Russ, CP3, KD, PG, and AD. Your Rookie of the Year, not a surprise, had a great year despite Washington's collapse and missing the playoffs, but Zion Williamson wins Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, heavy contribution off the bench for the Oklahoma City Thunder, who definitely exceeded expectations this year. He wins the 6th Man of the Year. Rudy Gobert, averaging nearly 3 blocks a game this season, easily wins Defensive Player of the Year. Speaking of easy, Frank Vogel, best record in the NBA. The Lakers dominant all season, stayed healthy, played well as a group. Vogel wins Coach of the Year. And another one that really wasn't in doubt for the Virginia Beach Barracudas, Miles Bridges wins Most Improved Player. Became an NBA superstar from a generic starter role player in just one season. So the Bucks picked the top seed in the East. Brooklyn had the same record, but the Bucks had the tiebreaker. They won 2 of 3 meetings against the Nets this season. The Sixers just a game back, but they fall to 3rd. Raptors 4th, Hawks 5th. Celtics recovered with a late season run to finish 6th in the final standings. The Virginia Beach Barracudas finish at 500, 41-41. They get the 7th seed. The Knicks get the 8th seed over a tiebreaker with the Indiana Pacers. The Pistons, Wizards, Bulls all just miss out by less than 2 games. And at the bottom of the East, you've got Charlotte, Orlando, and then Cleveland and Miami tied for the worst record at 27-55. As for the West, a nice season for the Lakers, 69-13. They win the West by 8 games over the defending champion Rockets. The Clippers get 3rd. The Thunder secure home court with a 52-30 campaign in 4th. The Spurs with a surprising 5th in the first year with Tim Duncan as head coach. The Warriors get 6th at 44-38. The Timberwolves, now without Cat, get 7th. Luka and the Mavs make it to 8th, but still without Kristaps Porzingis. The Portland Trail Blazers, Phoenix Suns both just barely missed out on the playoffs by a game. Utah and Denver a little further back. Kings 13th in the West, Memphis 14th. 2 worst teams in the NBA, the Pelicans and the Sonics, both will have the highest chance at the #1 pick in the upcoming draft. And with that, the regular season is over. The postseason grid is set. The Lakers face the Mavs. The Thunder face the Spurs. Clippers and Warriors renew their rivalry while the Rockets take on the T-Wolves. On the other side, the Bucks and Knicks match up. The Raptors face off with the Hawks in a rematch from last season. The Sixers and Celtics, and then the Nets and the Barracudas. So stay tuned. Playoffs coming soon here on WUB Network.